Hi everyone, welcome back to Selfless Mike. My name is Mike, and I created this channel so that way I can help you clear all the BS and know exactly what they mean by when they say that losing weight or weight loss is completely about your mind and your thought process. Now let me help you understand that a little bit more before we move on. If you stop working out, or if you never worked out in your life, you don't know the happiness you're missing out on. Now, the hardest part to understand between the two is that some people want to think that it's separate, but they're one and the same. Your mind and your body are connected. Your mind has to methodically put together ways for you to lose weight and work with your body in tandem. I'm going to repeat that again. Considering that your body is made up of an organism and a thought process means that you're constantly conflicted. So you're always going to have to be looking for ways to psych yourself out. Not your brain, but your body. Now let me elaborate a little bit more on your body being an organism. If you poke at it, whether or not if you choose to jump, you will feel it and your body will react, whether if it's to jump or to scream. One way or the other, you have no control over that. So some of the things that I teach you, that I am going to teach you, has to do with a lot of the things that you've been tricking yourself to do, being detached. I am going to help you detach those things. But in order for that to happen, you have to be ready to listen. A lot of people have the one mistake of being too judgmental too quick. The reason why I say that is because I can already tell, just from me watching my films, I already know, just from the reaction and the feedback that I'm getting from some people, is that you don't need this. Some of you are thin, don't need to work out, and have been okay. If you eventually get to the ages of 35, past that, you will come back to this. And I'm not talking about my channel or me. I'm talking about the process. Because whether if you're young or old, one thing is clear. Our biology doesn't change. We're all brothers and sisters in one shape or form. Keto. On the last video, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. As a matter of fact, go check all of them out. Because I'm going to cover all of those things on my next episode, and it's really important that you learn them. So that way when I repeat it to you in other terms, you're able to grasp it and really confirm and reassure what you thought you heard. That is what this channel is. It is a reaffirmation to the information that you already know. Your input is one side. You already believe what you see because you did it. If you hear it from somewhere else and the conclusion is the same, then most likely you're going to agree with the fact that that is one way out of the weight loss game. Now, when I say game, I want you to take that in the literal sense, because we are going to be playing around a little bit with what it is that we've taught our bodies. I want to go astray from all these topics real quick, and I want to address a mental situation from some of you. At this point, you've already built up walls. You have certain things that you won't abide by just because you've told yourself you would never do it. I have encountered people that said they would never be seen in the gym. Well, that is exactly why I tell you not to tell anyone. Don't express yourself about losing weight or going to make a change, because then all of those walls that you built up are going to resurface through your friends. These are walls that you created that help them justify being able to make all that noise. You don't need all that noise. Let me tell you something about noise while we're on the noise topic. And some of you, if not most of you optimistic thinkers, like to believe that whatever it is that you encompass or whatever it is that you embody is what will come to fruition out of your day. In other words, if you have a good attitude, good things will happen to you. I want to tap into that because it's very cliche, and I think it's unjust for certain situations, especially when it comes to change. Noise comes from energy, okay? You can't make noise without an action. You have to invest yourself into that noise, whether if it's running your mouth or creating noise to cause friction. For example, those people over there golfing, depending on when it is that I would have made that noise, I could have affected them in a positive or in a negative way. So when I tell you, don't tell anyone, it's not because I want you to exclude them. It's not because of anything else other than excluding yourself from the possibility of somebody being able to create that noise around you based on what it is that they are going through. Let me give you a really quick example just to cement this, because it's very crucial that you get rid of all the noise. If someone doesn't like you for the one moment that you're around them and creates a little bit of noise, just think about a rock in the pond, the ripple effect. Something that has irked you can stop you from doing something that you want to do. Yes, it's because of them. Yes, it's because of the little thing that they said. And it is a big deal. So if you think that you're going to go beyond me and say what you want to say is justifiable for you and your relationship because that's what works for you, look, trust me, okay? And we're still not trusting each other completely. Not to go off subject, but that's what this is right now. Some of you are thinking like, oh, we haven't even got to weight loss. You're right, we haven't. We're still struggling through trust issues. Me giving you all of this information is probably making you impatient. But see, nothing ever came for free, and everything that you ever worked for was always worth it. So if you think that I am going to just hand this information without your undivided attention, that's kind of inevitably impossible. It doesn't happen. So you have to invest yourself in paying attention. Your patience is going to be whether or not what do they call it? It's fight or flight. So you're either going to listen and achieve, or you're not, and you're going to end up here eventually at some point. Last thing, it's a little story, and I want you to take it with you as a grain of salt, okay? I had a relationship in the past where I wasn't ready for a relationship. But you know what? I saw something in this person, and I said, I'm gonna take a chance on this relationship, potential relationship, and help this person out. So that way we can share the same happiness. This person it was visibly obvious that they had been looking for a way out. Me helping this person, this woman, this girl, was my number one goal. And I had to put myself aside so that way she can achieve. Here is the problem with helping someone that is a significant other or is a girlfriend. We'll get to the boyfriends on the next one, don't worry. I'm not done with y'all. So the problem that happened, or at least I believe that happened, is that through the struggle you get lost in the shine. You get in this shine that doesn't allow you to see anything else. And that is why I'm telling you that you have to engulf yourself in the guilt of fatness, because you need to feel that pain before you can come out and shine. Because if you do feel the pain, then that shine will dim itself down a little bit, and you will be humbled. You will be humbled not only by the experience, but on how good it feels to be able to shine. Now, just to top off on that topic about the relationship, she got to a point to where I felt I can step away and she's good. I never had to tell her anything else as far as achievement because she saw it. At the same time, I witnessed her sister with another relationship of someone who is visibly making changes in himself and making achievements. But for some reason, I never saw it in her. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you have a boyfriend and he's not helping you, then most likely it's the boyfriend, especially if he knows how to achieve results, because results are achieved in the same way. We all have different phases, and eventually we will be phasing out of certain things, but if the boyfriend is not giving the girlfriend the phases and all the possibilities that she can use to make that growth, then there's something wrong there. My problem with my girlfriend at the time was I helped her to a certain point to where there was no turning back, and I couldn't pull her away from that so that way she can see what I was trying to tell her. When you get to a level of this type of confidence, you don't need anybody else to tell you anything, because you know something. And in knowing something, I mean, the confidence that comes with that is just unrelenting. I mean, listen to the way I talk, the conviction. Everything that I tell you, I can repeat to you on a different occasion, different weather, different day, because it's ingrained into everything that I have learned. Well, no, it's ingrained into my brain because of everything that I've learned. So, relationships are a little funny. If you have somebody that's near you that is your significant other, and that person is making noise, and it can be little noise, I mean, I'm talking like you going to the gym and on your way out, that person throws that little noise like, have a good workout. Guess what? That person already knew that by telling you that, it was gonna ruin your workout. Don't feel bad if it does ruin your workout, because that's how workouts get ruined. You can mess it up by throwing the person off of their concentration. I'll get to other topics on the next one. You know what? I'll give you one more. The keto diet, great, it works. Everyone that is doing success with it, I commend you for it. But it's not the best thing out there. What you should have done is went to the gym and been working out, because at the same time you can consume sugar. The keto diet forces you to eliminate sugars and resort to fats, because that's what you want your body to burn. See, but all the while you're learning that, you are not really getting the most out of your workout, because you're eliminating some of the foods that help you achieve maximum calorie intake for working out. The keto diet forces you into a position where you are using everything that is on your plate for what it is that you're doing, and everything that you're doing isn't always going to be recovered or helped by what it is that you're eating. Let me put it in simpler terms. Sugars allow you to cheat and eat vitamins and foods that you otherwise wouldn't even touch. I'm talking about foods that you've never had in your body before that could be benefiting you. And just a little spoon of sugar can help you, not digest it, but consume it. So the keto diet works, but you're missing out on a whole other world that can give you so much more. That is all for today. Please share this, and I will be ever so grateful. I appreciate your follow. I appreciate the love. I will see you next time. For now, please help someone in need. Last little thing I want to give you And I know I've said a lot, but I don't care, because you know what? We're here to learn today, just as any other day. Think of something that you're good at. Think of something that you're really, really good at. Something that you know. Something that you can do with your eyes closed. And now go and teach that to someone. And I don't care how you do it. Go and teach them. In that process, I want you to learn and pay attention to a few things. One, how difficult it is for someone to get your attention, or how difficult it is for you to get their attention when all you're trying to do is help them out. If you try and do that, you will know exactly how it is that I feel. I wholeheartedly know this. I know how to do this. I did it for myself, I would say, in the double digits. And I didn't know it was legit until I went out into the field and I struggled through with others of different body types and different attitudes, some of which were the most difficult to understand and get through. One of them was my girlfriend. One of them was family, friends. I mean, you name it, I had them. And they were the most difficult, and that's the only reason why I did it, was because I knew that it was not only going to prove that what I said is true, but that I can get past that person's mind, state of mind. That's enough. Now, for real, that's enough. You guys have a good one. Please share, like, subscribe. Cheers.